Good evening and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to City Skylines. We're playing some more today. So, I just want to say, very briefly, because because this is actually the first episode I'm recording after the first episode has gone live. And that episode got some really nice comments. So thank you very much for that, guys. I got some feedback, I got some ideas, and loads of cool ideas. And the first one is actually going to be right away to go and fix the first district name to the REDFERN district. Now, why is it called that? Well, it's just a reference to one of my cricket captain saves, which was super fun. Oh, look at that. Wait, what is this? High-tech gadgets. Is that industry? That is industry that is not coming under. Is that industry? That's industry that's not actually coming under. Yeah. That was industry that wasn't coming under the defined industry, which is this is all specialized forestry industry. So that's why that was doing that. Let me like, get out of here. Bin that off. See you later. Get rid of the tree as well. Okay, so yeah, what we're going to do today is, well, I'm not fully sure actually. I think we need to kind of just keep on keeping on. Like I said, we got some comments about like my I'm doing like these 1x1 blocks, and someone said, they were like, well, that's kind of inefficient, and I agree, like it definitely is, but the purpose of it is so that I can kind of keep a control on the population growth and things like that. We just need to keep progressing. That's about everything really. Just need to keep progressing. Where's the, like, is that decoration? No, that's monuments. Landscaping. Oh, trees. Costs 10. Can we like increase the size of what we're drawing? Can we like, is there a way to like draw it out so I can be like, I want these trees everywhere? Content creator tree. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we've got even more stuff. So if I say like, okay, look, I want this tree, but I want this tree like to cover this whole area, so there's like an actual forest here. Is there a way I can draw that out? Water structures, rocks, canals. You can throw down a canal and a flood wall. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that I didn't really know about. So, all right, but yeah, is there not a way, like, can I paint with the trees? Because that would be very useful. Or do I have to just click? Yeah, I think I've just got to click a load of times, and I mean I'm not a. Do I want to do that? Really? I'm not sure. Okay, so that's an exit ramp that takes us onto these industry blocks that we haven't really built yet. Okay, let me focus up. Let me do a quick check on all of this. So 73 out of 100. We're fine on our power. Water, again, we are fine. We are more than covered. We've got some places being abandoned because there's not enough workers, because I'm not being fast enough with my building. So I need to do this. Okay, but we're still just checking things. So garbage is actually covered everywhere, really, which is good. Healthcare, again, mostly covered. Mostly. Okay. Fire station, not fully covered, but we will figure that out. Police, Mostly not over here. Okay, that's interesting. Education is okay. We're at capacity, so we just need another school. That corner works. So that covers more, but we need more. There's a decent amount of red on there, which we want to slowly sort out. Bus routes, we built the purple line. Wait, what's the line called? The control line. We've got the loop line, lumber line, olive line. That's a nice little reference. The olive line back to the original name of the district. And then the control line, because I looked over my controller. I remember why I did that. Okay, and then what? Okay, that's it. What we're going to do is we're going to build this last segment of the city. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's go to there. Don't think you necessarily want to live next to the... Oh, don't even have the money. Okay. Don't think you want to live next to the well, it's not really the freeway, but it kind of is. Like, I've merged it into one. The highway or the freeway, whatever you want to call it. But this is what we're going to do. We're just going to keep kind of drawing this out. Yeah, that's good. That's interesting. The grass looks different there. Oh, look at that. That's nice. It kind of follows the somewhat natural curve. Okay, I don't have the money. There we go. There's the money. Need 480 that I don't currently have. So we just have to wait for that to appear. But look at that. We're making like a lot of money per week right now. So there we go. Lovely stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do is... Well, wait for 1,000 to have that, but then that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to do like a little drawing kind of across the way. I mean, that's not... Okay, let's do that instead. And then I'll paint for a little bit so that they have a bit of a chance to actually go and do these things. So yes, even though I had that comment saying the 1x1 isn't the most efficient, which I do acknowledge, like I say, I'm sticking to the 1x1 at the minute. And what I mean by that is like a 1x1 square. This would be a 2x1, that would be a 2x2, and then even bigger, like this would be a 4x4. And the reason I'm sticking to it is just so when I then move on to another district, that's when I'm like, okay, well, we can decide to draw in a different way, do a different thing, build something different. If you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be like so... It doesn't have to be about the efficiency all the time, even though I do want to be efficient, I suppose. Let's just draw this all the way out so it goes up to the... Yeah, up to the freeway. It's kind of jumpy, a little bit jumpy, but just drawing it out isn't a problem. New piece of land available. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm good, to be honest. That should also come under it, really. This... Dang it. Don't want it to appear up on the top of the freeway. There we go. No! There we go. Okay, perfect. So that's actually like a drawn out district in the way I wanted it to be. Let's now see, can we... Yeah, there's quite a few that can be built on. Oh no, not that one. Yeah, that can be built on. But see, look at that. There was such a high demand, and yet they weren't all... They didn't all just, like, fill up straight away. Quite curious. Quite curious. Okay, now we can do a bit more drawing. So... Okay. See, that's not perfectly straight. That's... I mean, that's not a problem. That's a bit of a... I didn't even realize... It's on such a bit of... Well, not a great, crazy slant, but it is on a bit of a slant. Okay, power still... Oh, it's at 82 now. It has jumped a little bit. We should definitely throw out the advanced wind turbine. We don't have the money for it just yet. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. For a second. Okay. Just connect up there, I suppose. It's not the most efficient, I'm aware. But I just like the fact that it's not perfect. Yeah, like, I genuinely do. I just think I like the fact that it's not perfect. Let's do that, because why not? Let's do that. Okay, now it would kind of make sense to connect it to the freeway a little bit. So let's have like that kind of road. That looks weird. That looks kind of weird. Fine. We'll just do the upgrade tool. There we go. That looks better. I mean, does it? I don't know if it does. I don't think it does, actually. Let's do this. And that. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. But yeah, look, I like the fact that we've got a little idea of what the grid looks like without the grid. Is that just an empty thing that I've just not built anything on? It is. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. That's exactly what I've done there. Could put a little small playground down. Yeah, that works. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's kind of near the freeway. Is that a good place for a playground? You know what? I'm going to say no, it's not. I'm going to say... I'm sorry, guys. Honestly, oh, wow, they were all sad at that one. Goodness me. Okay, let's put the playground over here instead then. There you go. Wait, what is that? Is that a skate park? Oh, it's a dog park. Okay, there you go. That's fine. Okay, now a bit of drawing time. That's all we need to do here. So, I'm going to do the entirety of the inside of this grid. But just very slowly. And that's how we're going to do it. So, like so, that can be 1. That's fine. There you go. So some of these are actually like now they have to be 2s because it makes no sense otherwise. That I'm not sure, but I'll just paint them together. Not sure about this. Yeah, not sure entirely on that. That's fine. Okay, that can be this. There you go, that's fine. Let's do that. Corner. That's a 2. That's a 2. In fact, that might even be a 3. Which is ironic. Because I don't even want to really do the 3s. Okay. Onwards. How's our power looking? 83, it's not anywhere to be worrying about just yet. Twos, threes. Oh, but the water isn't covered. Goodness me. You donkey. Okay. Press play, and these should disappear. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, the residential demand is kind of dropping a little bit. That's okay. Let's just do this. But then, to be fair, like they are just kind of they're plopping up, like they are appearing. It says I can build along the freeway. Like, I'm not gonna build along the freeway. Even though it's not a freeway, like by... Oh, that's the first time that disappeared. That never happens. What on earth? Okay. I mean, you can build along the edge. Like, that's fine. Might be a tad close to the... tad close to the industrial, but that's not a problem really. Well, until they start getting sick or ill again, which we don't really want. But yeah, those buildings are going down. So we've done the internal of the grid. Let's do the external now. So let's do that bit in blue. And then that's connected to this. So this. And then that. Oh wow, that went on. That went down real fast. What could go? We could do like a big 4x4 there. Stop it. Stop it. Or you get the click. There you go. See you later. See? I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. Okay, now we just gotta... Well, there is still a bit of a commercial demand, so let's just do the corners the way I tend to do the corners. Like so. Why is that? Did I do that? I don't think I did that. Okay, there we go. So our population should take a little bit of a boost, and we've got the commercial demands in place. So now, like, industry is actually the next one that's kind of kicking up a fuss. Got a bit of crime occurring over here. We need the police to show up. Hey, where the heck are they? Do the police not cover this area? The police do cover this area. They don't really cover this area, which would be more of a problem. But we don't have a great deal of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly ×3 speed it. Super quickly. So that this area kind of gets moved into, hopefully. Then we can finish painting it, and then by the time we've finished painting it, and by painting it I literally just mean like adding these buildings down, we will have a good amount of money to then perhaps build the services that this area also needs. Like, they're not covered fully by stuff. They are covered by the garbage, that's good. Not covered fully by the medicals. That's probably a good place for it, actually, because then you know it's covering, like, this particular part, which is... It did kind of get rid of a load of houses or whatever, but that's no big deal. I mean, it is probably a little bit of a big deal. Police station. There's places the police station can go. Can't really go there. It can go on the edge there. That's probably a good spot for it, because then you've also got kind of easy access to the freeway, which is definitely necessary as well. But I need a bit more money to do that, so I need to wait till it's at 12,000, which I can't do just yet. Houses are going down. That's cool. Again, the crime over here. Need that to go and be sorted out. Okay, let's just check the energy again. We're at 89 out of 94. Okay, that needs to go down then. Just to make sure. I mean, I love the fact that they're just in their row. Like, they could probably be placed a little bit better. But is it a big deal? I don't think so. Not really. Okay, so police over here. We're at 10,000, but we need a little bit more. You can see I'm like trying to speed up the population growth a little bit. We're making good money. Like, we are at a point where we are growing. Okay, that's police done. Education wise, we only have that one high school, so we need to throw down a high school. Probably not in the industrial area. Maybe in there. Maybe there would be a good spot for it. Means I'm gonna have to get rid of a few buildings in there. But that's okay. Like, they'll be repainted in a different way, I suppose. I mean, I need 24,000 for that to happen. How are we doing on the loans? Can we take out another loan? Can we get a loan done? I mean, we could pay that one off and then take out that. There we go. That's how we do that. Hey. And then we could potentially pay the next one off and then take out the next one. That's easy. I don't mind that. That's good. Then we pay this one off. No, well, there's no need to pay that one off. But, okay, we've got a good amount of money. So, we can build the school like that. That should hit the reds there. We are getting close to the old... What's that? No, that's coal power. We don't really want to do that. Advanced wind turbine must go out on the water. Oh, but wow, that produces 12, 13. Can we get more than 13? It's only 6 if we put it... If we like... Oh, 14? There we go. So, wouldn't say it looks particularly good, but it's obviously... Well, they've all turned around. Is that a thing? Okay, I'm going to slow it down again because we need to get back to our painting. So let's just quickly do that. So the police, that's where the, is that police? Yeah, that's the police. Color all of this in. Yep, color all of that in. That's all good. The high school's kind of got a couple of buildings just kind of connected to behind it. That's okay. What is that? Oh, it's a restaurant. That's cool. It's not a bad spot. Is that a bad spot? I don't know. I mean, I've never managed a restaurant, so I have no idea if that's a good spot or not. Okay, that's all good. You don't need to be... You're not houses. Oh, missed some up here. Okay, perfect. I think that's all of the... I think that's that bit done. Oh, is it? No, there needs to be a primary, an elementary as well. Probably, again, not next to the Could go there. But the dog park is there. I don't want to get rid of the dog park. Okay, let's just quickly... There we go. So people are happy with that. Does that mean I need to do some... Yeah, some more painting. I mean, that is not a safe place to put a swing, people. No, no, no. You gotta be thinking about these kind of things. We don't really have much of a demand for... A bit of a demand for some more commercial. I guess we could try and make this little area kind of like a commercially area. Maybe. So like, let's just, for example, like do that. And that and that. And that should be built on relatively quickly because they were kind of asking for that situation. I don't think that looks the best, but that will do us for now until we get to like these big old solar power plant and then the nuclear power plant, which is this power plant does not create ground pollution, but does use a lot of water. So yeah, like, I mean, I'm not surprised. Okay, so we now need a bus route that kind of goes this way. So this might be the first time we have a bus route that doesn't actually need to oh, stop it. No. There we go. That doesn't actually cross over with another bus route. So if we go like there, then there, then there, and it stops at the high school, goes round that way, stops like by the police, and there. Does that look good? Does that work? And we'll call this the Fern line as a little reference to Redfern District. The Redfern District. And we're at 3.8, and we've actually got a decent amount of money. Like we're doing okay on the money. We could potentially like pay that loan off again and make sure that's done. We're paying this one off, but that's no bother. That's no bother. We can't take the big loan out just yet, but again, that's no bother. That's all right. We're all good. Okay, so I'm thinking we've kind of done what I wanted us to do. Ironically, it was easier than I thought. We've managed to plan it out, and this little section of the city is done. I like the fact that we've got the start of the next part kind of ready to go, and that we're also not struggling so much on population and employment like we were. We connected this up, and this freeway is basically gonna loop all the way around. I mean, it may even like come off there and cross the bridge here. I'm not quite sure. And the reason I'm not quite sure is because I'm not quite sure where I'm going with this city. But we've got milestones to aim for. And when we get that, we can do oil specialization. We can do free public... That's good. And we can build all of these different roads. We can build next level stuff. Fire station, oil power plant, a bigger hospital, police headquarters. So... what I would like to know is, when do we unlock this stuff? 6.5. So we've got to kind of keep it going the way we're going until 6.5. So what that means to me, at least, is we're just going to fill up this area. We'll make it, perhaps this is another industrial area, or perhaps even like this little corner is a residential area. that just happens to be on the corner of the where the islands kind of meet, kind of. Or we kind of keep it simple and go for the next residential area here. That could also be the answer as well. I'm not quite sure exactly, but I am definitely having fun, and I hope you guys are as well. So thank you for watching, guys. We did quite well today, to be fair. Like we've got more or less everything I wanted to get done. We got done, and we made sure all of the services are in place over here. Oh, except fire station. What the heck? No, no, no. There needs to be a fire station. Because there's 3 that way. You need 1 here that's covering these bits as well. There we go. More. Are you joking? Like, this one building out here is kind of a little bit out of reach. Like, shh. No, it's not. Police, all covered. Education. Elementary is like mostly covered. High school is pretty well covered. At some point we'll be able to get the university, but again, that's the 6.5, so that may be like a huge... Wow, look at that. It covers a lot. And then the trains... Oh, sorry, not the trains. The buses. Oh, when we can make the trains, that's going to be... 6.5, of course. There we go. We know that's a target for us. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Cities Skylines. Keep the feedback coming. Yeah, like I am a bit ahead of schedule just because I need to be for my own ability to upload at the rate I like to upload, which is more or less daily, 2 or 3 videos daily. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.